All right, here inside the Mayweather Boxing Club with Cuba, Arias. Luis, first of all, I know you kind of relocated or moved back out to Florida. Yeah. What are you doing back here in Vegas this week?
Well, you know, my daughter's out here, you know, and so really I just came to get her and her and her mom. You know, I'm getting ready to set up shop in Florida, and you know, obviously I want my baby with me. So really I just came out here just to close everything out, and then you know I'm a gym rat, so when I'm out here I might as well train. You know, Eddie. You know, I still respect him and love him a lot, so I always come down here, and I came here to get some work.
For those of us that follow you on social media, we see a lot out there in Florida. Post your stuff out there. What's been like the transition out there so far? What you've seen? How you liking it?
I mean, it's been good. I didn't think it was gonna be tough because I knew it was some names out there already. But it was definitely you know good for me. You know, I feel like I already got the skills. There's only so much you can teach me in terms of boxing. Like anybody can really train me. I mean, I've been fighting since I was 8 years old. But the things that have been added on as I've been down there, you know, in terms of the conditioning and the eating right and the eating habits, it definitely helped me. It's gonna help me grow. You know, those are the last couple of things I need to be able to go to rounds. And I'm ready. I'm excited. It's gonna be a very big year for me, and I can't wait.
Do you have anything lined up at the moment?
Right now, I'm getting ready to close out with a promoter. Recently, I signed with Gabi and Rick Torres, who are both lawyers and both been in the boxing game for a while. Rick, you know, top rank and Golden Boy lawyers, and Gabi, obviously, he represents Miguel Cotto, Bradley, and Rick also has a couple fighters too. So, you know, I just put my team together, you know, get my representation, and now it's down to get to this promotional deal. Really, the promoter deal was already there, you know. I've already had my own conversations with the promoters, but it's conflict of interest for a fighter and a promoter to put down a good deal for right now. So, you know, I got my team of representatives together. I got my training situation ready, so all I need is a signature with the promoter, and we'll have a date. And I'll be ready to fight sometime February or early March. You know, it really depends. It really depends.
All right, well, stepping back here in the Mayweather Boxing Club, what's it like? You know, of course, you were here for quite a while. I haven't seen some of these guys in a little bit. What's it like stepping back in these walls?
It's cool. It's cool. You know, it brings out, you know, obviously brings out a lot of memories. But it's just a gym to me. You know, regardless of what happened, it's just a very good gym. A lot of people here I know. I know I ain't gonna have no problems once I walk in the door. I'm not gonna have to sign any waivers. I'm not gonna have to, well, you know, move for this person, move for that person. So, you know, but you know, I like it. I still think Mayweather Boxing Club is one of the best gyms here in Vegas, and I would suggest anybody, if you come to get some work, you know, definitely make a trip out here.
So not awkward for you in any way?
No. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm 10-0. So regardless of what happened, my boxing speaks for itself. So everyone knows that, you know, that I was a good fighter. A lot of people have been supporting me regardless, and we know that situation was handled incorrectly. But you know, it's cool. You know, I ain't got no problem with it. And like I said, until someone physically comes and tells me I gotta go, you know, I'm gonna keep working here. You know, it's like I said, there ain't no other gym better than this. What's up, man? See, love all the time. So it is what it is.
Well, you know, I've seen different interviews. You know, you've spoken quite a bit about it. You've kept a very positive attitude about it. How important is that to you to look at things in a bright light, no matter, you know, if it's, you know, turn a negative situation into a positive like that?
I mean, I just look at it, you know, from the bigger picture. You know, if anything, I really need to be thanking Floyd. You know, he got me to 10-0. You know, being with the pound for pound name like that has elevated me, has elevated my name, my brand, all that. So. For that to go down like that, you know, people have different, you know, cross paths. Some people have a straight shot to the top. Some people have to go through little curves. You know, I've always had, you know, bad luck in certain areas. So, but, you know, at the end of the day, as long as I'm staying in the gym, you know, I'm getting better and better. You know, the truth will come out in the ring. And like I said, we're still undefeated. You know, we're still one of the better prospects out there. And even though a lot of people haven't seen me, the moment that I get let out, I'm taking over. So I'm gonna stay positive, stay working. You know, and I have a great support system with me. So, like I said, nothing bothered me for real.
Did you ever have a conversation with Floyd after that all went down at a later date?
No, I didn't. I haven't. You know.
Do you wish you had been able to maybe?
I mean, if it happens where we could, you know, squash stuff and keep moving forward, you know, then hey, I'll be it. You know, like I said, I'm not going to disrespect the man. He's still Floyd. You know what I mean? Like, and he's helped me out a lot. I mean, yeah, this situation could be handled a little bit differently, but you know, I can't complain. I mean, I got a lot of good things out of it, and like I said, I'm still undefeated. So. Yeah, if it comes down, we can squash it. It's cool, but if not, you know, I mean, he's still living, I'm still living, so
And then what about with Jody Kohn? You know, you guys are tight. Obviously, he's close to Floyd, so you know he was the one initially kind of, you know, got dragged out. How are you guys?
I mean, we're cool. We're cool. You know, I keep it cordial with everybody. I mean, I feel like he was just put in a bad situation. You know, a lot of people don't. I mean, when someone cutting a check, you know, and Floyd obviously cuts a lot of checks. You know, people just seem to pay attention to the fact that they're cutting checks and just, you know, go off of that. You know, so Jody Kohn, you know, still cool. I still support him. You know, I still be watching his fights. I still hope the best. I still think he can still fight for a world title. Definitely get a world title. So you know, I'm hoping nothing but the best for him. You know, and it's cool. Like, and if I see him again, you know, I'm gonna shake his hand. You know, it's not his fault. You know, but hey. It's just in the middle.
Lastly, let me ask you this: you know, when you're playing football, baseball, whatever, you get traded to another team. Sometimes that guy thinks, well, maybe you know they don't think I was good enough, or they didn't need me. So does that kind of light the fire under you to kind of say, hey, I'm going to show you that I'm not expendable, or are you just the same as you always were?
Like I said, I'm the same as always. A lot of people don't get money team and TNT and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, this is an individual sport. I mean, even though we're in the gym training, like, if it came down to it, and you ask me who's the best fighter here, I'm going to always say me. If it came down to it and you ask me if me and such and such fight, I'm going to always go with me, because we're in an individual sport. So, I mean, I'm not sour about it. And the fact that I got dropped by a promoter, you know, it's okay. Because, like I said, I'm 10-0, I'm still undefeated, and I'm still, the better prospect. So, when somebody's going to find this diamond, and the moment they let the diamond, I'm a shine.
Well, let me ask you, because I won't ask you to say a specific name, because you know I know you get along with all these guys. But if the opportunity presented itself at some point, would you love to have a shot at a TMT fighter to kind of?
If they get the belt, really. I mean, see, I'm not gonna take it personal, you know. But really, at the end of the day, I want to get a title. You know what I mean, so let's just say Badu ends up getting a title, or Jody Kohn gets a title. Then that's perfect for me to stir some shit up, you know, and get that fight, you know, with a little talking outside of the ring. But really, I'm looking at guys that's been there already, or have fought there already, or if one of these guys get it, then yeah, I'm coming right after their head. But if no one over here gets a title, then they're just be in the back, you know, just like the whole TMT situation with me, just be in my rear view mirror.
Nice. Well, let's finish up with this. You're a dad, not how old is she?
Yeah, she's 3 months.
3 months. So how's that affect you? How great is it being a dad, and then how does that affect your training?
It's great. It's great. You know, I love it. I love it. She's starting to like pick up on stuff. Like any person that's walking, she's like looking at them, and it just changes you. It changes you. You know, for a long time I wanted a champ. Like when she was first pregnant, I was like, you know, it's a champ. You know, it's my next champ. And it ended up being a girl, but it made me soft inside. No champ. No, she's not being no. She's not.
Softball champ or something. Volleyball.
It made me soft inside, you know. It made me know what love really means, you know. It opened my eyes to why my parents did certain things now a little bit. I'll learn more as she gets older, but it's definitely a motivation, you know. And she affects my training a little bit. She don't let me sleep, so that might be affecting my training. But she ain't really been in my training camp just yet, so. But you know, she do cry a lot though. I ain't gonna lie.
Are you trying to put up together some highlight videos so for her future boyfriends they can see what you do?
She gonna know. Everyone gonna know who her daddy is. I'm gonna make sure everyone knows who her daddy is. You know, so they're gonna know. Like, oh yeah, her daddy the champ. So make sure ain't none of that going down.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it. Best luck to you. Look forward to seeing you soon.
All right.